If you have anxiety, you got OCD, you have intrusive thoughts, then there's one particular strategy that works extremely well to get rid of these things, to make sure that you don't have this spider web of thoughts that come from these intrusive thoughts. And that is letting the thought in, okay? In observing the thought from outside yourself, but not starting a conversation and fighting the thought. This is absolutely critical. When you have intrusive thoughts that try to lure you in, it's kind of like someone's fishing. It's like someone's trying to fish. Spiritually, they're trying to fish and it's trying to catch you. It's trying to get you to bite the lure, right? And get you to go ahead and start the conversation with this thing, with your own self internally, where you go overanalyze things, or talk negatively about yourself, or you buy into some fear, whatever it is. And this is the reality of it. You got to let these feelings that come in, the darkness, the thoughts, you got to look at them and allow them to be there. Not be afraid of them. Don't try to start justifying why they're there. In fact, do the opposite. Just allow them to be there, see them, and then do something that brings you joy. Focus on anything besides them, and just eventually, guess what? They disappear. And this is how you overcome these things. And if you have an incessant thought, things that keep coming back over and over again, it's a really significant fear of yours, okay? You have to ask yourself, is it based upon past experience? Is this fear that I have based on past experience that I went through, something I went through that I'm relating to this current moment? Or is this a reasonable fear, something that is guaranteed to happen for sure? No matter what, we know it's going to happen, and like, I'm going to prison in a week, right? That type of fear, right? So is it one of those? No, most of the time it's actually based on something that happened in the past. And that's why we're associating that past event with this current event, and it's making us triggered by this current event. And this is what happens over and over and over again. So you got to realize when these thoughts come in, when you get triggered emotionally by these things, often you just got to observe it and let it be there and then keep moving. You don't have to try to play with it. You don't want to have to try to talk yourself out of it. You don't want to have to try to, just argue with it, fight it, because you're only going to catch yourself in a giant circle where next thing you know, it's 5 minutes later and you're thinking about the same thing even more. And now you're down this whole road and all kind of other thoughts came about. And now you've bought into this fear. And here we are stuck in this loop, right? And now our whole vibe has changed completely because we focused on something so intently that wasn't what we wanted in our life, that it shifted our whole energetic vibe. And now it's just shifted our point of attraction in reality in life. And now we're even attracting things we don't want because we went down that road and we bit that lure. We took that lure and we bit it because it was shiny and it was something that made us want to fight back and made us want to talk back to this spirit or whatever was trying to throw this stuff in you. But guess what? Next time, you're not going to buy into it. You're going to realize that it's just a lure. It's just trying to hook you in. It's just trying to start the conversation. But you don't need to pay attention. Just keep moving. Treat it with indifference. This is how you overcome this anxiety, these panic attacks, this OCD, these intrusive thoughts, this fear. This is what happened with me. So if you have any questions, reach out to me. My website is endsickness.org. I get hundreds of articles, hundreds of videos each on there teaching you how to heal yourself. Take care.